Hello, you're listening to another episode of Moral Ambiguity, Blood Money. So, in the last episode, you guys did battle against a troll dragon priest, and you were able to communicate with it a little bit. You learned that he was waiting to be awakened for a ritual intended to bring Tiamat to the prime material plane. After you killed him, you looted the coffin, you got some money, silver rings, an amulet, cool dagger, and 4 spell scrolls. Sonia then drank a flask of alchemist fire.
And I laughed.
And suffered a very small amount of damage. This ordeal almost spurned an inter-party fight.
Gotta love those.
Ilphelodel forgot to level himself up to 10, so hopefully he's done that by now. You guys head back to the circular room and take the northward path, entering a dusty hallway. One room along this hallway contained a 6-foot radius keg that, when you opened it, revealed 2 elemental mephit creatures inside of it. Jack quickly slammed the lid back onto the keg, and you guys promptly left the room. The corridor entered out into a large chamber that contained an empty cage littered with white dragon scales, and a bedroll containing a humanoid abomination of rats.
Yeah, it's not cool.
Once that was dead, Jack found a flame-tongue short sword among a number of small offerings on a nearby bench. The offerings included containers of green dye, a paintbrush of goblin hair, and 4 figurines of dragons. You entered a room where 4 goblins were shackled to a large iron spike in the center. Jack, you were able to get them free. One of them was conscious and told you that kobolds ambushed them and locked them up here, waiting to put them in the cook pot, which you discerned was another phrase for a sacrifice to Tiamat. The goblin also said that he'll give you anything and everything for safe passage to their chief. And that is when you heard the click of a crossbow as a bolt was loosed towards the goblin. Sonia deftly jumped in the way, caught the bolt, and threw it right back through the would-be assassin kobold's head. The northern door then opened, revealing a large group of kobolds that then yelled, "For Yusdrael," before attacking. So, that being said, I'm going to have you guys roll some initiative.
I can do this.
Will Jack go last again?
God, I hope not. That's stank.
And on the map, you guys are in room 18.
I guarantee you're not going last.
Okay.
I just rolled a 1 for my initiative.
Fantastic.
Oof.
Sounds good to me.
Do you have a modifier for that?
I have no dex bonus.
Oh my lord.
Yes. That one is going in dice jail.
Yeah, like rightfully so.
At least it was on initiative.
We should point out that Ilphelodel is not here tonight. The part of Ilphelodel we played by
William Shakespeare.
William Shakespeare, sure.
Whoa, what's up, Willie?
It's a good old Willie Shakespeare.
He back.
He back, but he don't talk.
I rolled a 16.
16, not bad for the old Jackaboy.
Could be better.
All I'm gonna say is Willie Shakespeare sounds like a masturbation euphemism.
You know,
Really?
there are some things you just shouldn't say.
He's not
Am
wrong.
I wrong?
That's the problem.
Am I wrong?
No.
No.
Exactly.
I wish you were. Bro.
Same. Sonia, what'd you roll for initiative?
24.
24. Damn.
Jesus Christ.
Alright. So, Sonia, you go first in initiative, and through the northern door to this room, you see 5 winged kobolds pour in.
Did you say winged?
Yep.
Okay, just wanted to make sure I heard that correctly.
All right.
How close together are they?
They're within 5 feet of each other.
And for refresher, this is room 18, correct?
Yep.
All right.
You said 4 of them, and now is it like
5 of them.
5 of them, and they're all within 5 feet of each other, so it's like 25 feet altogether, or is it like? No, all 5 are like in like a 5-foot radius.
However way you want to interpret it, I guess.
Look, I got a thing that lets me hit any creature in a 15-foot cone. So what I want to know is how many am I hitting? That's
3.
That's what I'm asking. 3. Okay, then I'm going to hit 3 with yeah, okay, I'll spend 7 key points to cast Burning Hands at let's see, what level is it? 6th level? Yeah. Yeah, 6th
And that's
level.
that's a dexterity save, right?
Yeah, they need to make a dexterity save.
All right. Well, the lowest one was an 8, and the highest one was a 13.
I think they all failed then.
Yep,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
they all failed.
I should point out that you can only you can spend up to half of your key monk level
Yeah.
in key points.
Yeah, 5. It's the first
Oh,
level,
okay.
plus 5.
Sorry, you spent and then 2 to actually
Yeah.
cast the spell. My bad.
Yeah. Yepers.
The fact that you can do that as a
So,
bonus action is
3.
fucking ridiculous.
I
Yeah.
agree.
That's right. First, it's a bonus action. I can do that. So first, I'm gonna make an attack on one of them.
Okay.
And I'm using. Then I use. Okay, can I use my bonus action first?
You can use your
Yeah,
bonus
you can
action
do that.
beforehand. Yeah.
Oh, then I'm gonna use my bonus action. Okay, so let's see. It's 3d6 and then an extra 5. So
I just need to.
Okay,
I need to know where
8d6.
this sun soul came
8d6. All right, 8d6. Okay.
That's a lot of d6s.
from. Yep.
That's a lot of damage output.
Because I don't think Sun Soul is in the book by default, is it?
No, it's an. If I remember correctly, Unearthed Arcana.
Yeah. Unearthed Arcana can be busted. It's great.
I mean, just a little bit. That's why we call it Unearthed Arcana, and we love it. I think every single game we have with this group has at least one Unearthed Arcana-based person.
6, 7, 8,
I don't.
36. 36.
36. So, you hold out your hands, and just this huge gout of flame just comes out of them, and you watch as 3 of them are almost instantly incinerated.
Varroth just holds up a card with a 9 on it.
I hold up the 9, but it's upside down to 6.
To make it 69. Nice.
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 96. Nice.
I'm gonna hit going for the attack. So the first hit is 16.
16 hits.
Okay.
I have a feeling Sonia's wiping this group by herself.
Maybe.
So it's a 9 damage to 1.
Alright.
And then I'll use my extra attack again. I'll use my extra attack. And that's 19.
19 hits.
And that's another 9 damage. I'm guessing to the same one.
Alright. So after the gout of flame, you just come in with a right hook and a left hook. Just the good old 1-2. And then is that your turn?
Yepers.
Alright. Next up is Jack.
Are they both still pretty hurt?
Well, no, Sonia only hit 3 of them with the flame and then punched one of them. So one of them is completely fine, and the other one's looking pretty hurt.
I have a feeling the one that's completely fine is pissing himself.
I'll come after the one that's pretty hurt. Is Sonia within striking distance of either of them? Like melee?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I'll come up to the one that's pretty hurt that's within melee. And I'm going to pull out the sword. And as a bonus action, I'm going to ignite it so that it is on fire.
Okay.
And I haven't had time to put it in my system here. So if you will give me a moment to look up the stats for it, because I believe you
Well,
sent.
if you go in our DMs,
Yeah, that's what I was doing. Why are you sliding my DMs like that? What's up? Okay.
How you doing?
Yeah, here we go. So yeah, you said it was a flaming tongue long sword, right? Or short sword?
short sword.
Short sword. Yeah, there it is. Okay. A D6 piercing. Okay. Yep. And then I'm going to just swing at this creature with this sword. Does it give me any bonuses to attack? Nope. Okay, that's fine. Really? Come on, roll 20. I haven't had to do this in a while. There we go.
See, this is why I use real dice.
That's a 14.
Well, 14 will miss.
Cool. That's a good thing that I have advantage then, because he hasn't gone yet. So that's a 19.
That hits.
Cool. Since he hasn't taken a turn in combat yet. And then that'll be sneak attack plus the other 2d6. That's 20 points of damage.
Jesus
12
Christ.
12 of that is fire.
All right, well, describe how you cut down this kobold.
So he's like backing away from Sonia, and I'm just up behind him, and then just in like a fluid motion, I just cut the tendons in his back and sever his spine, so he just collapses.
Okay,
And then I kick him
Alright,
in the balls.
this is fine. All right, well, it's the last kobold's turn. Ooh. Let me look that up.
We work hard, we play hard.
Wait, is that the spell, or did I look up a different spell?
Sorry, my brain was supposed to say teamwork make the dream work, but I didn't get that out.
Wow.
Yeah.
Maybe you should have.
Yeah, well.
You ever think about that?
All the time, constantly. Da 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 da.
You know that's getting edited out.
Yeah, probably. This second is brought to you by Final Fantasy 14, because Final Fantasy 14 is great. You should play it.
All right, this kobold's going to cast Chromatic Orb at you, Jack.
Oh, good. Have we rested since we last? Do I have any spells?
We did a short rest because
I have
used
one spell.
So we used hit die.
Jack, does an 11 hit you?
No. Sorry, bud.
Cool.
Yeah. Good. I was gonna counterspell it, but if I don't have to, I don't have to. Fuck it.
He's so scared he missed.
He's scared. It's okay.
Mad.
So mad.
Is it my turn now?
No, it's Ilphelodel's. He's going to use a bonus action. And you see those tendrils of shadow form a sword in his hand. And he runs up and is going to take a slash. And hit.
Hooray!
So, that is going to be that much damage.
That's some damage. Congratulations to Ilphelodel on damage.
Varroth, it is your turn.
Okay. How hurt is he looking?
Oh, it's bad.
Okay, I'm just gonna kind of slowly walk up to him, take out my warhammer, and just do a big overhead swing.
Kiss him on the forehead to apologize for what's about to happen.
Does a 15 hit?
It does.
Okay. So, I need.
I would just like to apologize for the violence that is about to be committed upon you.
I need that and another D8. There we are. Okay. He is going to take 8 thunder and 7 bludgeoning.
So describe how this kobold dies.
Okay. As I walk up and I bring it up for the swing, I just kind of look down at him and in Draconic go, shh, little one, it's all over now. And just bring it down right on his head.
Jeez, okay, so then there's a Looney Tunes style, like, accordion sound effect.
You hit him, and he lays down on the floor and goes nappy buzz.
Forever.
Bonk!
And he don't wake up.
I will love him, squeeze him, and call him George.
All
But
right.
he don't move no more.
That is when, through the southern door, 5 more kobolds enter the room.
No, I might just be a southern door.
I can't help but
Fuck
wonder.
off!
I can't help but wonder if this feels like the DM thought, these 4 kobolds, let's see if they can handle it. And then when we annihilated them, he went, all right, so I can throw more kobolds at them. And I was like, I don't...
No, he said we were going to be fighting a lot of kobolds tonight, so I'm down for it.
I did say before we started recording, I hope you guys are ready for a kobold rush.
It's a Zerg rush, but scalier.
And I just didn't think I'd have to throw 10 of them at you right off the bat. I thought
they're
that round was
kobolds.
gonna... I understand that, but they're a different kind of kobold.
They're still kobolds. They don't put up much fight.
Oh, hey,
Zerg rushes are
Sonia,
never fun.
don't forget, you have the sun sword now.
I mean...
So as long as you're two-handing it with your regular attacks, you're doing more damage.
That is true, and Sonia, it is your turn.
You have to use a bonus action to ignite it, though, so you won't be able to get all of your punches in if you do that. Just keep that in mind.
Yeah, so how many kobolds are... There's 5 more, and is there one more in front of us?
No, Varroth just killed it.
Did Jack... There was 4 of them, right?
There were 5, and they're all dead now. Now there's 5 more from the southern door.
There was 1 that we killed, and then 4 came in, and then Jack... Oh, did Varroth kill...
Where are you getting
What?
4 from?
You said 4 came in!
I
You
said 5!
No, not just now. I mean, when we first started, 4 came into the door.
I said 5.
He said 5.
Oh, you said 5?
Yes.
You killed 3. Jack killed 1. I killed the
I didn't...
rest.
Oh! I killed those... What? No, he didn't say I didn't kill any of
I
those.
said they were almost instantly incinerated, so...
Yeah, you said almost, so I assumed that meant that they were all alive. I thought that meant that they were all alive.
They're dead, they just weren't turned into ash.
Okay, see, okay,
Yeah.
that's my... Yeah, okay.
They were. It took longer than a second for them to turn to ash.
Yeah, see, I thought the way you phrased that made me think, oh, they're almost dead, but I didn't.
I could
kill
see
them.
where he got that.
So, okay.
They were turned
Yeah.
to ash. It just took a minute.
He said that the word almost was there, so I know. So I was like, oh, I didn't kill them. Huh? They're resilient, but I guess not. Okay.
Sonia's just in like a defensive stance to just 2 pillars of ash in front of her. They might be still alive. I don't know. I can't tell.
In that case, I'm gonna rush up to them.
Excuse me, by the way, for that bird.
Good job.
Say a little breeze comes through and the pillars just go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let's see. What does this fucking area look like? 118. Yeah, there's no way I can't reach them. So I have like 30 movement speed, and this entire room's only like
It would be like
20 by
10.
20.
Yeah, it's a very small room.
So and I'll use my last 2 key points to hit him with another burning hands. This one's only at regular level because I don't have enough key points to.
Okay, the way they're arranged this time, I say you can hit 2 of them.
That's good enough. Make those dexterity checks, jackasses.
One of them was a 10 and the other was a natural 20.
Well, the 20 clearly isn't gonna is gonna make it. The 10 not. So let's see. Oh man, that was almost max damage. 17.
17. All right.
So the one that hit it, the one that didn't fail, the one that did fail gets 17, and the one that did fail gets 8. I guess, yeah.
Other way around.
Depends on if we do the round up or round down rule.
I always assume it's round down, right?
Don't worry, I took care of it. Okay. So is that your turn then?
And then I'll rush up and hit the one that's I hit for full damage.
Okay.
That first hit is a okay, it's 18 without my modifiers, and I don't want to bother.
That hits.
Yeah. Okay. 8 damage, and I'll use my extra attack, and that's 21.
That hits.
And then it's another 8 damage.
All right. So you just pummel this one to a pulp, basically. You burned it, and then you just pummeled it.
Yeah, fuck it.
And then it is now. Let me remove him off the initiative board. Boop. And now it is one of their turns.
Dang, fast.
Yeah. And this one's going to cast. Let me look at spells.
Spells. What kind of spells?
He's gonna cast Mordenkainen's Private Sanctum.
He's running.
How far is he away? And would
From you?
Would I know what? Yeah, and would I know what that spell does?
That was a joke.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what that spell does.
I don't either. All right. So
Oh, it just it magically secures an area. So like, it also takes 10 minutes to cast. So never mind.
this one's gonna cast Scorching Ray at you, Sonia. That is a 17 to
Oh.
hit.
Let's see, what's my fucking...
Sonya's good.
That is exactly my armor class, so I'm assuming it hits.
Yep. If it meets, it beats.
Right.
That's 5 points of fire damage.
Okay.
The second Scorching Ray is going to come towards you, Jack. And that's a dirty 20.
Can I like be like the United States and in World War II and counterspell it if it becomes my problem? Like the first one hits Sonia. Can I counterspell just this one? Or do I have to counter-
Sure.
I'll take it. It's not that much damage. It's fine.
No, that makes me think now. Like, would that cancel the
That
whole
is-
spell?
It would cancel the whole spell.
Yeah.
10 points of fire damage, Jack.
Yeah, I still had a temporary hit point left over, so I'm fine. That was nothing.
And the
I
third
also
one...
like how
wait,
you
no,
wanted to counterspell that like only hit me for like a couple of points of damage, and you're like, no, I gotta counterspell that.
Well, I didn't know. The thing was, is I didn't know how much. I didn't know if it was actually going to hit me more than once. Also, I forgot I got temporary hit points from killing that other guy. So actually, I only took 1 hit point worth of damage off that. So cool. Go for it.
The third one goes wide and hits the wall.
Yeah, fuck him. Yeah, that wasn't that bad.
Jack, it is your turn.
Yay!
What is that noise?
What is what noise? Maybe me moving my mic around?
Yes.
Sorry about that.
It's real loud.
It's a little. Well, yeah, it's the mic arm. It's a little squeaky. Sorry. The one that hit me with the scorching ray, I look at him and I go, "That's really cute," and I shoot an eldritch blast at him.
All right.
The first one's a natural 20. That's a 28.
Yeah.
I get how many of these do I get? Hang on. Fifth, 3 at 11th, 4 at 17th. So I get 2, I think. Yes, because I'm level 7. So I'll do another one. The second was a 13.
The 13 misses.
Okay. So it's max damage.
Plus a damage die.
Right. So it's 10 plus 10. Max damage again. So that's 20 points of damage with the Eldritch Blast.
All right, he was able to withstand that.
Damn.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's it. I'll flip him off.
That's
Jack, you're being targeted by another chromatic orb.
I will counterspell this one just to be safe. I don't trust chromatic orb. So if it's lower than third level, if it's third level or lower, it's automatically counterspelled. If it's higher than fourth level or lower, it's automatically counterspelled. If it's higher than fourth level, I have to roll a check.
Go fuck yourself.
I get
It is
2 spells a
Ilpheledel's
day.
turn now.
I get 2 spells a day at my highest level. Fuck off. Actually, it's not a day, it's per short rests, but still.
Ilphelodel throws his shadow blade
At
and hits one of them.
Jack, because fuck you.
Why? Because fuck you, that's why.
The shadow blade embeds itself into the shoulder of one of the kobolds and then disappears and reappears into Ilpheledel's hand.
Oh, I can do that. That's cool.
Alright, 2 more of these kobold sorcerers before Varroth has a chance to go. Sonia, does a 16 hit you?
No.
Motherfuck!
Maybe the kobolds should just stop, because
What about...
all of them
natural-
rush in and they think they're gonna hit, and then it's like, oh, they like they're getting killed almost every fucking turn we have.
Okay, but what about a natural 20?
Yeah, that hits. What's it gonna do?
Well, it's chromatic orb.
Okay.
That actually could hurt pretty bad.
Depending.
So, you're going to take... Oh wait, no, that's...
Just
doing
be
the
like,
math.
just be lucky none of us are playing Grave Clerics and just cancel that critical.
You're
just-
going to take 39 acid damage.
Jesus
Okay.
Christ. That's why I counterspelled it. Because fucking Chromatic Orb is kind of powerful.
And Varroth, it's your turn.
Alright, how many are standing?
4.
And 3 are unharmed?
1 is unharmed.
Alright, I'm gonna walk up to the one that's unharmed and cast Inflict Wounds.
Is that a save, or is that just a
No,
attack roll?
it's an attack.
Oh, Fiend versus Strowman versus Roman time.
Rumor is Roman's staying out until the end.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's what I heard too.
Stupid.
I don't know, it fits with his wreck everyone and leave thing.
Yeah.
Does a 26 hit him?
Do you... Yeah.
No, it's a bar. It's weird. There's like brackets. You gotta hit the brackets. It's fine.
3. Damn it. Where'd that die go? There it is.
By the way, welcome to like any time I ever try to DM, by the way. This is how all of my DM sessions go. Every time I am a dungeon master, this is how my games go.
He takes 26 points of necrotic damage.
What?
It's a lot of damage.
He is still alive,
I'm guessing
But
just
very-
barely.
but very badly hurt. Is that your turn?
Yeah, I'd only have the one action.
Yeah, so you just kind of like reach out and grasp him, and you just see him go.
Reach out and touch somebody.
That's gross.
I was gonna say reach out and touch Faith, your
Yeah.
own personal Jesus.
That too.
Someone.
Sonia, it's your turn.
Okay. Well, all I can really do is punch. I believe. Wasn't there something about like I can use my bonus action to make a punch, just a regular ass punch that doesn't use any key points? Or does that use one key point? Let me see. Right? Or am I making that up?
Yeah, you got me.
I'm gonna look it up real quick. While I'm doing that, I'm punching one dude already. That's like a fucking 27.
27 hits.
Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay. That's 9 damage.
9 damage. All right.
Yeah. I can make one arm strike as a bonus action. Okay, yeah. So then I'm gonna use a bonus action to attack him again.
Okay.
That's an 18.
That hits.
That's 8 damage to him.
All right.
And then I use my extra attack. That's a 19. And that's and that's 11 damage.
All right. So this is another kobold that you just sort of pummeled to death.
Of course I do.
Well, do you?
Can I specifically? Okay, wait.
You're free to describe how you kill these creatures.
Whatever
way.
Does it matter which kobold it was I did this to? Because it was enough damage to kill any of them, or is it only enough damage to kill one specific one?
It was enough to kill 2 of them.
Are any of those 2 the ones that hit me with the chromatic orb?
Yes.
Then I want it to be that one.
Okay.
And I just kind of like it sees me just like slowly walk up to it, and then just I want to think of how I want to do this. And I just start. I grab it and then I just start punching it in the heart until eventually I punch through.
Just heart punch
Jeez.
until it caves in.
Until I Kali Mal it, motherfucker.
All right.
Jesus.
All right. So that's your turn.
Yeah.
Okay. So this kobold is going to try to stab you.
Weird.
One of the
I
other
wouldn't want
ones.
to do that.
That is a 19.
That hits.
So you're going to take 3 points of piercing damage as the dagger just kind of slides across your forearm. Not very good at the stabbing, this one. Then we move to Jack.
Jack's going to swing at the one that stabbed Sonia
Okay.
with the sword. I have added the sword stats to my character sheet now, so that's a 19 to hit.
Yep.
Is Sonia's in melee right with him, right? Because she got stabbed.
Yeah.
All right, so then that will be. That will be 22 points of damage with a sneak attack.
Yeah, go ahead and describe how you take care of that.
So its arm's still out as it stabs Sonia, and I just lop the arm off.
This just goes.
And then as it starts screaming, just to shut it up, I just cut the throat. Good night. And then I kick it in the balls.
You're on a testicular trauma kick.
Yeah. And then as my bonus action, I will summon the dagger.
All right. Up next is one of the still remaining kobolds. That is a dirty 20.
Against?
You
Okay, yeah, that'll hit.
some scorching ray.
Oh, no. Okay.
Okay, so you're going to take 7 points of fire damage with the first ray.
Okay.
The second ray is going to target Varroth.
Everybody loves Scorching Ray.
That's a 17, Varroth.
Swing and a miss.
And that's the third one, once again, just goes wide and misses. And now it's Ilphelodel's turn, who still has the Shadow Blade in his hand. And it's gonna huck it. He's gonna huck it once again. And fucking miss. Just, you see Ilphelodel just reel back with it. And like throw it like a knife, but it's a little too big and it just kind of flies off into the wall. And then reappears in his hand. And then it's another Kobold sorcerer.
He tried.
Who's also going to cast Scorching Ray, and that is a 22 against you, Jack.
Oh, yeah, that'll hit.
Scorching Ray is going to hit you in the shoulder for 6 points of fire damage.
Okay.
Second Ray, that's another 22 against you, Varroth.
That one hits.
So you're going to take 9 points of fire damage as it just kind of strikes you in the face.
Ooh.
And then that's an 18 against Sonia.
Oh, that hits.
Sonia, that's 9 points of fire damage.
Okay.
And now it's your turn, Varroth.
All right. What one hit me with a scorching ray?
The one,
Oh.
the one that looks the weakest.
So, okay.
I forgot.
Does a 19 hit?
Yeah.
Okay.
I forgot I got temporary hit points from killing that guy, so I'm not as hurt as I originally thought.
He's just going to get a kiss across the mouth with my warhammer.
Big kiss that egg. Smooch. Mwah.
13 total.
Would you mind painting us a word picture?
Okay, right after he hits me, I just kind of do like Jack did and go, and a big old two-handed swing that catches him on the snout, and just kind of leaves his head pointing up at a sharp angle that's unnatural and not supposed to be in.
So just crack. You just hear the snapping of the upper part of the spine,
Ow.
and then it just falls over. There's one kobold left, and Sonia, it is your turn.
He's probably very scared.
Okay.
You do see a dark puddle formed beneath his. That formed beneath
Does
him.
a 13 hit?
A 13 does not.
Okay.
Should have thought of that before it decided to exist in our present.
17.
Right.
17?
17 does hit.
Okay, that's not a lot of damage. 6.
6.
Yeah.
All right.
And then a 15.
And then a 15 does hit.
And another 6.
Now, would you like to paint us a word picture?
Uh,
Oh, the ring is broken.
Oh boy.
Oh, goody.
Fiend superplexed Strowman.
I grab this kobold and I just slam it against the door a couple of times that it came through. Just wailing it.
All right.
Jesus. What, just slamming
And then I
the
turn-
door on it? Just like bam, bam.
No. Like I pick it up and then just like a sack of potatoes throw it against the door. until the limbs aren't like until the limbs are like just flopping.
Jesus Christ.
And then I turn to the others and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna need a short rest, so let's pile all the bodies next to their appropriate doors, so more kobolds can't come in through these 2 doors.
Before you're able to do that,
More kobold?
there.
Are there more kobolds?
You know, we haven't had roleplay opportunity this episode yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and just save these guys for later.
Jesus.
I'm willing to take more kobolds, but like,
Yeah, go for it.
I need a little health first. Oh,
I'm coming.
because
All right, so
I'm at a solid.
you guys-
I'm at a solid 5.
Oh.
yeah, you guys can go ahead and take some kind of rest. The one goblin that was conscious and watching this entire fight just comes up to you, Jack, and just goes, "Holy shit!
Yeah, cool, right?
You guys are strong
I
as
mean,
hell."
I mean, anyone will look strong if they beat up a bunch of babies. No.
Thanks. We try really hard, honestly.
No, we don't. We absolutely do not.
You get 27 hit
Ilphelodel-
points back, Sonia.
Ilphelodel says,
Woo!
"Well, maybe you don't."
Yeah.
Ilphel, don't you dare fucking tell me that bullshit. Alright? I have never seen a necromancer try to do the least amount. It's like you specifically try to do the least amount of actions you can.
Yeah, because the stronger the action, the least I have to do them.
That's fair. I'm gonna sit down for about an hour, and focus
Oh.
on the flame tongue sword.
Okay.
So is that a short rest or a long rest time? I don't know how much.
That's
Short.
short. Short as an hour.
rest time? Okay.
Well, since we've already been interjecting in with this, bullshit that Braun and Bray weigh more than Show and Brock.
I mean,
Oh yeah, for people listening, WWE Payback is on in the background.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, but there's no.
but also it could just be a shoddy ring crew this week.
It fell apart almost the same exact way.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, you guys are taking a rest in this room. The other 3 goblins are still unconscious, but they are alive. And during this rest, they don't wake up.
While I'm sitting there, and again, I have the sword out in front of me, and I'm concentrating on it, and I'm just kind of touching it here and there, drawing on it with my finger, and I look at the other goblin, and I say, "Is this normal? Are they okay?"
I'm not sure quite what happened to them.
Are they dead?
No, they're alive.
No.
They're breathing.
Yeah, when you look at them, you actually see that their chests are rising and falling, albeit very slowly. A goblin turns towards you, Jack, and he says, I'm trying to think of a name. Shit.
Gobby.
My name is Sarek.
Fuck you.
That
That was a good name.
Was it?
Oh, be
Yeah.
lucky it wasn't Boblin the Goblin.
Yeah, Boblin. And I'm Doblin. He's Coblin.
I
We're
hate
Boblin.
this.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah, but it's a way, like, I find people will way more remember funny names than just fucking boring lorry names.
I like Sark. Sark's a good name. It's
It's Sarek.
Yeah, so, yeah, you really liked it so much that you remembered it properly.
I literally heard Sark and not.
So did I.
So calm down.
But it wasn't. It was Sark.
Jack, I'm thinking about something, and I think better of it for now. And I put the sword away, and I asked the goblin, like, was a spell cast on them? Do you know if there was any sort of magic involved?
It's possible.
Okay. I'll go over to him and detect magic.
They don't appear to be under the effect of any magic.
Okay. I'll just kind of reach over, just kind of give one a little slap on the cheek. Not hard, but just like, wakey tap. Just pat, 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 pat.
Wakey.
You they gasp, open their eyes, and just say, who are you?
We're your rescuers.
Sarek walks up and says, yeah, they're actually here to take us back out of this place. And the
don't
one
you
that
get-
you just woke up says, oh, that's a relief. I'd rather be outside than in the cook pot.
Fair. Why don't you gather your friends and head up to the entrance for us, and when we're done here, we'll help you get back to your camp.
You promise you won't leave us down here, will you?
I don't see why.
Just kind of nods, says, all right, you grab one body, I'll grab the other, and we'll go ahead and go. They gather up the other two unconscious goblins, kind of shoot you like a knowing look, and then they exit.
All right, that's the second side quest we have. Okay.
So,
Jack-
where do you go from here?
Before the end of the thing, Jack's gonna summon the dagger,
Okay.
and he's gonna throw it at the wall, and he's gonna make
Sting,
it ricochet to the other wall.
sting, tung.
And then he's gonna summon it back to his hand.
Practicing Foley effects, all right.
It's good. I think right now, because I was thinking about if I wanted to use the flame tongue as my packed weapon, but I think right now having the dagger in my offhand and the flame tongue in my main hand, I think we can work with this. Because something I did notice before is that the flame, you can throw an offhanded weapon as a bonus action. So I can do that and then summon it back the next turn.
There's no like weight restrictions or anything on that.
It has to be a finesse weapon.
Okay.
With
The
a
dagger is a finesse.
yeah.
Well, I
I
thought you
think
were
it's
thinking of throwing
light.
the.
No.
I thought you were thinking of throwing the sword.
The weapon has to have the thrown property for it to be able to be thrown. I can use 2 light melee weapons, in two hands. Like this, is, as long as the primary weapon can be any size, as long as the secondary weapon is a light weapon. but as you can throw it as a bonus action instead of doing a regular attack, as long as it's a thrown weapon. So being able to throw it, ricochet it, and then bring it back the next turn I think is going to be more useful than just being able to summon the flame tongue sword at any given time. So
Yeah,
Right.
I see what you're coming at.
So I'll do that. So yeah, Jack is sort of practicing left-handed throwing the dagger and ricocheting it. And then bringing it back, throwing it again, bringing it back.
Okay, yeah, you're able to do that several times.
Okay. Yep. So yeah, where do we go? Where do we want to go? What do we want to do?
Well, it looks like we have a couple of 3 rooms above us, or to the north.
Mm-hmm.
Then an alcove to the west, and another room to the east.
Yep.
Do we want to check the alcove? Since we don't have to really get into anything.
Yeah, I would say that's probably for the best. Yeah.
So you're going up into 19.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then over to 21.
All right. A double row of relief-carved marble columns march the length of this long, large hall. The worn carvings depict entwining dragons.
Okay.
Entwining how?
They're just wrapped around each other.
Okay.
Sexy like?
If that's how you want to interpret that, sure.
They're nice.
69 hard nice.
In the western alcove, you see a short throne standing near the west wall, constructed of fallen bits of masonry, stacked against an old altar. On top of the altar is a variety of small items. The portion of the altar that serves as the throne's back features a carving of a rearing dragon. A metallic key is held firmly in the dragon's open jaws.
Jack,
Oh, what, Sonia? You don't want to just go over there and grab it without
I
thinking?
was about to do that, and then I stopped myself and went, let Jack check it for traps. So
Be
maybe
s-
instead of being an
be still
asshole,
my-
you could sit there and go, "Good job, Sonia. You thought things through."
Be still my heart. It's character.
Maybe
development.
posit-
I never
maybe-
thought I'd see the day.
You know, maybe I would make better choices if I got some fucking positive reinforcement when I made them.
You would also think you'd make better choices after having shit blow up in your face multiple times just charging
Yep.
through.
I'm
Yeah,
I'm
but
gonna
whatever
go-
doesn't
oh
kill
my
you
God.
makes you
All right.
stronger.
So I'm gonna go over there and check the key to see if it's trapped. If I try to pull it out,
No, it's not trapped.
so I pluck it out of the mouth.
We got 1 key in our inventory. Cool.
Yeah, it is just a silvery key.
Is
Yep.
there anything of importance on the altar and the items, or just random junk?
Yeah, if you look through there, you see that there is a... I've never even heard of that. What is that?
A goon? A goon?
In the
It's a fucking gun!
Is it actually a gun?
No.
Oh, damn.
What is it? You gotta say
So
what it is.
there's a tiny object that looks like a feather
Okay.
in the shape of a tree.
What? That's
What?
not what? What? That doesn't
What?
make. That's not how that. That's not. If it's a feather, then it's feather shaped. Unless you're saying it's a tiny tree shaped
I'll
object that is
cast
shaped like a
I'll
tree.
cast detect magic. Does there anything look magical on the altar?
This item in particular,
Is there anything I can do to?
there are 3 spell scrolls and a small flask containing a reddish liquid.
Man, we're getting a lot of fucking spell scrolls. We got like 6. This makes it like I feel like almost 10, not quite 10, like 8 or 9 now.
I'm
we
gonna
have
pick
total.
up the little object. Is it something I can attune to?
No.
No. Okay.
Can I determine what this? Well, no, Ilphelodel can read the spell scrolls. I can't read those.
Yeah.
What about?
Ilphelodel grabs them and unrolls them. He says, "Well, this one is for mage armor.
Oh,
What
nice.
level?
Cool.
It's just mage armor.
Okay. Well, I mean, you've
It doesn't
specified.
Oh, well, yeah, that's for spells that you can cast at a higher level.
I didn't know
Yeah.
if mage armor could or not.
Nope.
This one is spider climb,
Oh,
Ooh.
and this one is knock.
Oh, yeah, that's fun. Great parties and tricks. You said, well, did you say there was a throne?
Yeah.
I want to sit on it,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna do the Leon pose.
oh my god.
You said it was reddish liquid in the vial?
I think so. Let me look it up real quick.
I'll take the scroll of spider climb since I can cast it.
All right. Took
Since
that out of my.
I know how to cast spider climb, or it's on my spell list.
Do you guys want me to take a little sip of the red liquid? Because if it's poison, I'll be able to determine that, and I won't be taking any effects. I'm not gonna down it. I'm just gonna take a sip, unless any of you have a way to figure out what liquid is without tasting it. I don't think so.
Usually, as part of the Arcana check, you dip your finger in it and like test it and stuff like that. So it'd probably be someone who's trained in Arcana would want to do that.
I'm just gonna let the group know that on the inventory sheet, I wrote it down as one feather-shaped tree thing.
Okay.
Okay, so the liquid is red. It's a clear red liquid and has tiny bubbles of light inside of it.
I mean, can Ilphelodel figure out what it is?
He says, he looks at it for a minute, dips his finger in it, and he says, "This is an elixir of health."
Oh,
Oh,
an elixir of health.
It can cure any diseases and ailments.
Oh,
that's useful.
interesting. I've never seen one of those.
Are those
Blind,
rare?
deaf, paralyzed, and poison condition. I mean, it's basically like it's an Asuna. It's an Asuna potion.
Yeah, so I'm assuming
It's an elixir. It's not an elixir. It's an ether. No, not an ether. What is the Final Fantasy equivalent of a cure-all?
Remedy.
Remedy. It's a remedy. It cures any diseases and it removes blinded, deaf, and paralyzed and poison conditions.
That's
so
useful.
I would probably put it off to the side. Maybe give it to Varroth. Let him carry it.
I got it on my sheet.
I mean, yeah, I put it on the sheet.
Is there any way I can try to identify, or what kind of magic is the feather giving off?
Okay, I've found a good picture of this. So it's got like these kind of black and white striped feathers growing off of it.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of, they're tied to like this wooden ring, and then there's two like wood carved leaves hanging off it along with an acorn.
Weird.
Carving.
Okay.
Can you post it in general?
Yeah, well,
Interesting.
Okay, so it's like
Oh,
a little thing
weird.
with feathers attached to it.
Okay, it's like a totem of some kind.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Okay.
Is there anything I can do? Like, what kind of magic does it give off?
I'm going to assume conjuration.
Okay, can I try to activate it in some way? Like, fan it? Like, because it looks like a fan to me. Or just, like, do something with it? Ilphelodel, what is this?
Well, I'm the one currently in possession of it. I'm the one that picked it up. So
Oh, okay. You're right. That's fair.
Yeah, you attempt to use it and it doesn't seem to do anything.
Maybe it's voice activated.
For your own notes, this is a Quall's feather token of the tree.
Okay.
Okay.
Quall.
Quuaal.
feather token to the tree.
Of the tree.
Okay.
What the fuck is that doing in a dragon place?
I don't know.
It's a magic
Also-
item, that's why.
Well, quick, I'll
Huh?
be right back. I gotta use the restroom.
When nature calls.
So yeah, that's all the stuff that was on this altar.
So, for player knowledge, even though our characters aren't going to know, what the fuck does this thing do?
When you use it outdoors, it grows an oak tree.
Huh. Like, is it a one-time thing?
Yeah.
It just grows a tree.
Oh,
Gotcha.
okay. It's cool.
And let me pull up the page for it again. Oh, not that. It's not even the right thing. Okay. Yeah, you must be outdoors to use this token. You can use an action to touch it to an unoccupied space on the ground. Token disappears, and in its place, a non-magical oak tree springs into existence. The tree is 60 foot tall and has a 5 foot diameter trunk, and the branches at the top spread out in a 20 foot radius.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah, you guys got shafted on that one, actually. The other feather tokens are kind of dope.
Yeah, I'm looking at them right now, and it's like, well, what the hell?
Oh, I imagine if, like, you use it in a battle and, like, something's charging at you, you just put it right in front of you so the thing hits the tree instead.
Okay,
That's
so
funny.
I came back. What happened?
I just
it's a
told them
gun.
exactly what that thing does.
It's a
What
gun.
does it do?
When we're outside, it summons an oak tree.
Okay, how many times a day can you do it?
The one.
It's
Or is
a
it
one-use
forever.
item.
That sounds real stupid.
The elixir of health also cures any disease, and it also removes the blinded, deafened, paralyzed, and poisoned conditions.
Now, when you say that, I wanted to ask. I have two questions.
There's also the vial, by the way, has 3 doses. Make sure you mark that
Oh,
down.
I'm gonna mark that down.
Yep, got
Are those just the ailments, or
Those are the different conditions that it can remove, but it cures any disease.
what I mean is, like, it cures the deafened condition. If we meet someone who is deaf or blind,
No, that's
does it cure that? That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, no. Conditions usually are temporary things.
Yeah.
I don't
Okay.
think it would cure like postnatal deafness.
Yeah. If they were sick,
Or even
with
prenatal
some kind of-
deafness.
if they were,
Yeah.
yeah, if they were sick with some kind of disease, it probably wouldn't cure them because it only cures like the status ailment,
Right.
poison, not, you know.
Alright, so
Right.
is there anything else you guys want to do in this room?
Also, what kind of bullshit do you need to do to make the tree grow?
You have to be outside and just touch it to the ground.
Okay.
I don't think so. I'm trying to think if there's anything.
it. I say we just got the rooms to the north of us now.
Can we do an investigation check to see if we can see if there's any remnants of any people?
Yeah.
I rolled low. That's a 14.
You see a couple of goblin corpses kind of piled against a corner somewhere.
Huh. Which, okay. Okay. I need to make sure. You said that in a way that makes me think, okay, that's not important? Like, oh, there's just some goblin corners in the corner? Or should I... Or am I like, I should go investigate that corner?
It's completely up to you.
I'm
man.
gonna go investigate that corner then. I don't, yeah. I'm
Okay.
gonna check out that corner.
All right, you walk over to the southwest corner of 21, and you see that there are 5 goblin corpses here. Each of them appear to have been killed in different ways. One of them, their throat was slashed. The other one was stabbed in the heart multiple times.
In other words, a bunch of ritual-looking shit.
Oh, that's exactly what I was gonna ask. I was like, does it look like the same type of do the wounds look like they're similar to the type of wounds the kobolds inflicted on us?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so it was kobolds who did this. Fuck, we're not. I mean, I know we're only a little less than halfway through this castle, but like, we're not finding any signs of the fucking people.
Wow, the crickets outside my window really just emphasize that silence.
I figured someone was. Silence. I thought someone was gonna say, "All right, let's go forward." But if you're not, all right, Sonia says, "Let's keep moving."
I'm gonna let you do your thing. I'll follow.
Okay,
when someone leaves a pregnant pause like that should be a sign that maybe someone should talk.
All I'm gonna say is that I truly believe that Sonia has had good character development, and I want to reward that good character development by following Sonia's lead.
This will surely not back
So go. So lead us, Sonia. Where are we going?
I mean, there's 2 doors, I think.
3.
Yeah.
3 to the north. No, 2.
Oh,
actually.
Yeah. 23 doesn't. That's not a door. That's just the way that.
That's part of the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, that the one is off of the other room. Okay.
Yeah.
Um.
And then there's one to the east.
Can I just check both doors in, like real quick? Check like what's behind one and what's behind the other. Just like a little quick on one to kind of I open 22 just a little bit to see if I can,
Can I?
When you open that, wait, what?
No, I was gonna try to check for traps, but
you said I'm gonna follow Sonia's lead.
You're right. You
so I was like,
you didn't ask me if I wanted to check for traps, so
I thought that was like you're like, okay, go for it. I'm like, okay.
2 steps forward, 1 step back. It's okay. We're getting there.
You know what the worst part was? I was gonna say I want to see what kind of rooms they are, and then probably ask Jack if he can check the rooms for traps.
You're fine. All right, you're fine.
Okay.
So you open the door and are immediately hit with the stench of rotting meat.
Okay, I'm closing that door.
Yep. Nope. Mm-mm.
I can't be poisoned, but that doesn't mean it doesn't smell and or taste bad.
This was 23, you said?
22.
Or 22, okay.
Yeah.
Now a door.
There's some nasty smelling stuff in there.
Figured as much.
No, I mean like real nasty. Like not like just, oh hey, here's a couple of dead goblins nasty, because we've been smelling that the entire time. I mean,
is it like a ball of rats nasty?
It smelled like somebody was cooking a meatloaf.
That's a good question. Does it smell like the ball of rats we've encountered twice nasty? Is that the smell? Or is it just regular meat smell? Well,
yeah, it's more of like the rat smell.
Okay, yeah, no, I think there's a rat thing behind there. It's got that ratty smell.
Yep, that ratty smell that smells ratty.
And it sucks, because out of character, I really want to see where that passage in 23 leads, but not if we gotta go through a rat thing.
DM just said, will you open 22?
Yeah, but as you can see, 22 leads to 23, and it leads to... That's why I said out of character.
No.
22 leads to 23, which leads to...
22 leads to 13.
It also leads to 23, if you look right next to it. Oh, there. There's a little door.
Oh, okay, I thought there was a door in front of 23 again.
No, that's...
really shitty, small print.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm real interested in where that passage leads, but not if we gotta go through another Rat King.
Fuck it, I kicked the door back open.
Fucking hell, I don't want to fight this Rat King. I don't want to touch this Rat King. You can do the deal with the Rat King.
Alright, so Varroth, you see most of the rusty iron hooks in the ceiling here are empty, but a few of them hold the skinned carcasses of large vermin, huge fungoid stalks, and several massive insect carapaces.
Those are all the worst things to eat.
On a small, battered bench along the south wall are pieces of nearly useless cutlery and rusting skinning knives.
I just want it to be clear, as soon as the door opens, Jack's dagger's in one hand, the flame tongue is on fire in the other. I am not getting caught off guard with this shit.
Well, this is quite the room. Anybody seen Pinhead?
No, this is a Leatherface scenario. Because this looks like we're gonna eat.
There are no
eating
delights.
people.
There are no delights to show us.
I'm
Yes,
reminded
there's
more.
no
of the,
delights here.
I'm reminded more of the Chatterer right now than Leatherface, but okay.
Upon closer inspection, you see that the rotting flesh is that of rats, bats, overlarge cave crickets, beetles, goblin parts, and spiders.
Okay, what the fuck do you mean overlarge cave crickets? Because like a big cricket, a large cricket normally is like 2 or 3 inches. That's a fucking large cricket. Now, what do you mean when you say large cricket?
Is it the size of a Pomeranian? Did you make a goddamn cricket Pomeranian?
Maybe.
Is this the size of a dog cricket? Because then that's not a cricket anymore. That's not a cricket anymore. That's an abomination to all that's holy and God.
That's an abomination amongst God and man.
Yes.
Okay, Pomeranian-sized cricket it is.
You don't want me to go in that room? I will set it on fire.
Fine, stay out here. I'm exploring.
I'll yeah. If you find something in there that leads to somewhere else, Sonia yells, if by happen chance you happen to find some doors that lead to other rooms, I wouldn't know, but I'll quickly come through and go through to that door. But
there's a door to the left and a door to the right.
If Varroth is going in, I'm going in with Varroth, and I don't like it. And I take the scarf that I keep around my neck and I put it up around my mouth.
I'm gonna stay out here with Ilphel.
Look, all I'm gonna say is I breathe acid, so I kind of have a constant acid smell in my nose. This ain't shit.
That's fair.
All right.
It's good for clearing your nostrils.
All right.
You exploring the 23?
Yeah, because the other one's a 13, and we've been in 13s before, and there's nothing in them.
Yep. Precisely.
So going to 23.
So Varroth goes to the 13 door, starts to knock, and goes, you know what? I get the really strong feeling that there's jack shit behind this door.
Jack, check the other door.
I will go to check the other door. First for traps.
It is not trapped.
And then for locks.
It is not locked.
And then very slowly open it to look inside.
The floor is partially collapsed on the east side of this room, revealing a tunnel. Should be west side, right?
West side?
West.
What's it?
Doesn't fucking matter. The passage is unworked and it fluctuates wildly in width, height, and direction as natural tunnels do. Within the room, hunting gear is racked on the wall and several pallets lie nearby.
Does the tunnel look man-made? Does it look like it was made with picks and and
Not
hose?
at all. It looks completely natural.
Could any of us fit through it?
Yeah.
Do you mean, okay, so when you say natural, do you mean naturally burrowed or like this cave
Naturally
just opened
formed.
up here?
Naturally formed.
Okay, so this cave just opened up here at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Is there anything of use in any of the pallets or hunting gear?
Nothing that's better than what you have now.
Gotcha.
But that's not what we said. We said, is there anything?
Nah, I'm fine with it.
Is there anything? Okay, is there anything sellable?
It's all sellable.
It's probably not worth a damn. I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, is it worth the space? Is it worth the inventory slot in the back?
I turn around to Varroth.
Not really.
I
Okay.
turn around to Varroth and point out the cave. Let's go.
Sonia, there's a cave.
Okay,
Cave.
I come through. I go through 22 quickly, but I'm holding on to Ilphel, and as we're passing by, I'm going like ew, 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 and then we get to 20.
It's fair.
All right, yeah. So you see what they see.
Cool. It's a cave. What's inside?
Haven't went in yet.
Well, okay. I was about to say I want to explore the cave, but apparently, since this is a land where fucking who knows what happens, are trapped caves a thing? Are cave traps a thing?
I mean, they can be if it's a natural trap, or if,
But that's
like,
not
it's
like a. But that's not a
or if
trap
it's
you
like
can
a
detect.
spider web. Yes, it. I mean, anyone can detect traps if they're looking for them. I don't have a pre. Now I'm good at getting rid of traps, but we can all look for traps. It's just a
Ah.
perception check or an investigation, depending on your DM.
Yeah, I want to. Can I like?
In fact, you're probably actually better at it than I am. If we're going by investigation, I have a +1 investigation.
I've got a +1 investigation. All right.
Okay, well then we're both the same.
Can I check out the cave? I want not like go too far into it, but go like enough that the light's still in there, and maybe try to like see if I can feel anything. Like, do I hear any like? Do I hear water or something or nothing? Can I smell? Take a smell.
How far do you go into the cave?
How far does the light from this room extend into the cave?
About 30 feet.
Does she smell the smelly smell that smells?
Then I go about 30 feet into the cave. 30 feet in. And then like that's about as far as I'm going in before I want to investigate.
The air gets cooler significantly.
Cool. Can I smell anything? Like, does it smell like there might be water in, or just more rock, or
No.
anything? No. Hang on. I got eyes.
You do.
Of some kind.
I mean, I can move
An astute observation.
2 of them. Turns out. I mean, I can move in. I can move in with you with the blade because the blade emits light, and also the sun sword emits light, like sunlight.
So I'm assuming it's after this. It's darkness, right?
Yeah.
So I see that like if it's dim light. So about how far in can I see this cave? It's 60 feet. What do I see 60 feet in front of me? Just more cave?
And more cave.
Well, it looks like it's just cave for a while, so... you know what? I'm good at dexterity, and I feel like... I'm good at jumping and backflipping, and I feel like that would probably be what I'd have to deal with, so I'm gonna check the cave out, and you guys stay here.
I'm also a rogue and can teleport.
Yes!
So...
But... I will just run away from the thing. You have proven that you do not do that. You try to do stupid stuff. If the opportunity presents itself.
I don't think Sonia really has a place to talk on that.
Jack
I didn't sit
Jack
there and
just holds
go.
up a pot and a kettle.
I will just sit there and say, when there was the dragon, I didn't sit there and go, that, you know what? I want to steal even the toothpick out of its mouth.
And it worked. It worked.
But
because I know what threat assessment is.
Also, you can teleport, but like fucking okay. I've already got like 40 or fucking.
Why is
like,
this even an argument? Why don't we just all go?
No, not all of us.
What is stopping us from all going?
No,
all going.
It'll be me and you. Well, because if it's something bad, I want to be able to just come back out here quickly.
Then we would all just come back out here.
Well, no, me and you can move out here quickly. Ilphelodel and Varroth cannot. Varroth is in heavy armor, and Ilphelodel is a very weak elf. Is a very frail elf. Is a very... Hang on. What's a nice way to say that?
Constitutionally challenged.
That's effeminate. No.
Well, no.
He's very.
He's
very myth elf.
I would use the term wizard. Honestly.
Yeah. Neither of which can move very fast. Or
the point is like I don't know why they can't just stay in the back and catch us up so we don't get ambushed by something crawling on the ceiling.
I feel like the entire... I don't want to explore it. I just kind of want to check, you know? Like, I'm probably... What I'm going to do is move the 60 feet that I can see to the edge of where I can see, and then look another 60 feet. And honestly, if there's more cave, I say, fuck it. We're not going in this cave right now. This is the whole thing, and come back to the house. That's what I was planning on doing. That's 120 feet of just cave, and I'm like, if there's just more cave, then this is just a fucking cave, and we got more important stuff.
I'll watch your back. Let's go a bit more in the cave. Let's see what we can see, and let's come out. Varroth, hang out with Ilphelodel. Watch our backs as best you can. We'll be back in a minute.
Gotcha.
Okay, so you guys are entering the cave?
Yes.
All right. So after a minute or so of walking, you enter out into a rough cavern that's stained with blood and smells like animal musk.
So I know I said if it's a dead end, we'll go back, but I feel that this is another good "let's get the fuck out of here" moment. This is we don't want to mess.
This is an off shot. Can I tell what kind of animal it is based on the blood?
Probably not based on the blood, no.
Okay. Does
You
this
see-
stuff look fresh?
No, it looks like it's been there for a minute.
Okay.
Light from glowing fungus reveals an eastern niche, which holds a pallet of matted furs, a wide wooden board on which a variety of weapons are affixed, and a great cloak of patchy black fur hanging on a slender pole. To the edge of the niche, are two large nests made of hair, dry fungus, and refuse.
Is there anything in
Gross.
the nests?
Not right now.
Anything magical in the room?
Nope.
And it appears to be empty?
Yes.
I
was about to ask. Do those swords look magical? But you just said there's nothing magical.
Yeah,
So.
I use my detect magic. I'm going to put my finger to Sonia's lips, or to my lips. I'm not gonna put my finger up to Sonia's mouth. Put my finger up to Sonia's mouth. God damn it! No, to my mouth. I'm going to point for Sonia to stay here, and then I'm going to sneak up on this area.
You're right. See, this is what I mean. Cause see, when I was going, and I'm telling Jack this through our shared telepathy link. See, I was gonna say, "Fuck this place," and we just leave, and we don't need to come here because clearly there's nothing here that we need or want, or this is just a waste of time. All right.
You don't
but
know
you
that.
But you were like, no, let me go explore the fucking the demon dog's home. Surely,
I'm already on the move.
I said, I'm telling you this through our shared telepathy that we have.
Posted a new map.
See, there's a whole new fucking map.
Okay, so if it opens out more,
That's really what it looks like, man.
You're in area. You're in 43.
I can't even see the numbers on this fucking. Hang on, let me open the original. Maybe is it the original? Oh, yeah, the original's way bigger. Okay.
I'm going to snuff the light out of the sword. And I'm going to creep up probably about 30 feet forward.
All right, go ahead and make me a stealth check.
Okay. That's a 20? Dirty 20?
Let me just see if I feel like throwing something at you.
Okay. That's fair.
Remember, you can scream to get our attention.
Yep.
And everything else within the vicinity.
Well, would you rather take it on yourselves or have us with you?
If there's a bunch of them, maybe.
Oh yeah, it doesn't seem like there's anything in this chamber.
What section are we in at this point?
43.
43.
43. Okay.
Top left.
Okay.
It's a whole new fucking map.
It opens up into another section of work stone.
You're going to 42.
I mean, can I see into 42?
Yeah. You see a lot of luminescent fungi shedding violet light, clinging to the walls and the ceilings of this wide cavern. Air is damp, chilly, and redolent with the odors of loam and decay. Layer of earth mixed with rotting vegetation and the remains of cave animals covers the floor. Several varieties of mushrooms and fungi grow on the detritus, as well as a few saplings.
Oh. Does the worked stone that I can see at 42, does it look similar to the place we were before?
Yeah.
Okay, so I could maybe justify this as the basement.
Like a lower part of the
So
like a lower part of the original citadel.
Okay, so a cave-in happened and it broke down into the basement. Okay. So I'll go back to Sonia. I will explain this in a calm tone. Not loud, but just conversation level. It looks like
You
whatever
can
this,
whisper.
whatever this cave is broke down into... Well, I know there's nothing here. Whatever this cave is, broke down into the basement of the citadel. So we could explore this, or we could finish the citadel and come down here. It's up to you. I'll let you decide.
We need to find the kids. Do you think kids would be in the upper part of this? Do you think the kids might still be prisoners, probably being kept in the basement, or do you think they might have already been shuffled off to start whatever thing? I don't know.
Do we know anything about what they were looking for in the citadel?
They were looking for treasure and to make the name for themselves as adventurers.
So
they could
knowing
literally
how
be anywhere.
It could be anywhere.
knowing how this place was built, and depending on their own skill level, we haven't
might
seen
have gone to
any
the
like
basement.
hide nor hair of them at all, right?
Well,
Nope.
Yeah,
No. Well, we did find a bunch of dead bodies, though, didn't we?
but those dead bodies were clearly. I checked them out. They were clearly killed by kobolds.
Okay.
There were goblins killed by kobolds.
So my guess is, if I had to take a wild guess, I would say they're down here.
Yeah.
Just, I feel like that because knowing how this place is built, you'd put stuff at the lowest level. So this is
if you were
if
if
we
you were
don't
looking for
find them, we're gonna find we'll find treasure, one or the other.
Yeah. I guess that makes sense. I was like, I guess the normal idea would be if you're looking for treasure, the basement's a good place to start.
Yeah. So if they're anywhere, my guess is down here.
Man, I really wish we knew what their like competency level was, because we could make much better decisions if we knew
Yeah.
how good of adventurers they were.
I think it's weird that we haven't seen hide nor hair of them. Like
Yeah,
that's
which
the thing
could
that worries me.
which could either mean they were really smart and stealthy, right? Maybe just understanding that they can't,
Or they just immediately got caught
or
and dragged.
immediately got caught
away.
or dragged away. It's literally one extreme or the other. And
Yeah.
all right, yeah, you know what? I guess exploring the bottom of this area seems.
Yeah.
I mean-
Let's go grab the others and we'll talk to them about it. Hi, tie.
Ilphelodel says to you, Varroth. Smells like my mom's cooking.
Gross.
Remind me to never eat your mother's cooking.
Oh, she's dead.
With you, that doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, I was gonna say that doesn't change what I said.
Yeah, like that doesn't mean shit with you.
He thinks for a moment. You know, that's a good point. I'm not sure if I would. I'm not sure if I would resurrect my mom or not.
Man, Ilphil, you need to really work on your brand, man.
Okay, I'm just gonna peek around the corner a bit and maybe move a little bit closer to the workstone area. Just to sneak a little bit forward.
Well, yeah. I'd say you stealth the entrance while I go back and tell Varroth and Ilphil.
Yeah, so I'm gonna peek into 42.
So while you're looking in there, we're walking into 43.
Yeah, I'm leading you through
All right.
it.
Jack, you see
Mhm.
two robed skeletons tending to the garden. You see one of them is using a rusted wheelbarrow to shuffle rotted vegetation over to different places. And you see the other with a shovel digging holes, appearing to get ready to plant some.
I'm going to sheath the sword and the dagger. I'm not making the dagger disappear, but just sheathing. And as the boys come up, I put my finger to the mouth, and Sonia put my finger to my mouth, and I point, and I put up a number 2, and then I do just a motion to indicate they're not hostile yet.
Oh,
They don't appear to have noticed you.
well, I mean, yeah.
They're tending to a garden, which makes me think they're not hostile. They may not be
You also
hostile.
Nope. Nope.
You
That's not how
also
that
see.
works.
You also see that in different sections of the room, there are two what appear to be mature blights that are rooted into the ground.
Hmm.
Yep. Um, that's not how that works. Like if it was like old men, right, or like some kind of caretakers, yeah. But these are reanimated skeletons,
Okay.
and you don't reanimate skeletons if you don't plan on having them attack.
All right.
people.
So,
You can
all right.
reanimate them just to use them as servants.
but
Yeah,
I don't like
but
the blights. We know the blights are evil. We know that's a fact.
Yeah.
I'm
So
just
that
saying
means
your
the
premise is
skeletons are
flawed.
tending the blights. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to put 3 fingers up. Wait, I'm put 6. Wait 6 seconds. And then I'm going to sneak in. I'm going to get up as close as I can to one of the blights. And I'm going to ignite the flame tongue and I'm going to sneak attack it.
I was gonna say, why don't since I have good dexterity, right? Which I believe ties into stealth.
Are you trained in
too?
stealth?
Yes. I'm not
It
trained.
is. It is.
But like my dexterity is tied to stealth, and I have a high dexterity. Let me try to sneak in too, and I'll try to get the other one at the same time.
Well, yours is a +4. Mine is a +12.
Mine is +5. My dex is fucking
Okay.
20, baby. I have,
That's
and it
fair.
sucks. And it sucks that it stays that way. It's
Mine is
gonna
a
stay that
+12.
way.
Well, no, you can get items that raise it higher than 20, but they're usually like you have to attune to them. If Sonia you want to follow me, that's fine, but they can't see
and
you.
I'll try to be stealthy. And I've completely forgotten that I have the fiery hand wraps. I should have added more damage to all those physical attacks. Fuck. I'll
So
remember
then,
now.
I guess
Um,
we're going to sneak. Is there any way I can help Sonia stay more stealthy?
No, but Ilphelodel can,
Nope.
because he can cast invisible.
That's true.
He says, "Oh, right,"
Yeah.
and then he just snaps his fingers, and you are now invisible.
Cool.
Okay, so I'm going to sneak up behind one.
And I'll sneak up
Well,
behind
before you go invisible, I point at one and point at myself,
Yeah.
and then point at the other, point at you, so we know which ones we're going at.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna raise my hand as we're walking. I'm gonna get close. I'm gonna count down 3, 2, 1, and then I'm gonna strike.
Yeah.
Does that sound good, DM?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so as I do 0, 3, 2, 1, 0, both swords are out. Flame tongue ignites. Blade comes down. Which will be that's advantage.
You know, I'm not even going to make you roll anything for this,
Okay.
specifically because these type of blights are incredibly weak.
Okay. So then as soon as the blade comes down and the blight is dead, the dagger goes out at one of the skeletons.
Yeah, that skeleton is completely caught off guard as the dagger just slams into its skull, knocks it off, and knocks it into that wheelbarrow.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
And then I just go, Sonia, other skeleton.
And I was going to say, as soon as he ignited the sun sword, at the same time, you see me, what looks like I ignite one of my hands with radiant energy and the fire fist, and I just come up from behind the skeleton through its spine from the back. Like, from the back into its chest. Like,
Yeah, you're doing like a Sub-Zero kind of thing.
yeah.
So
And then-
basically, you just see nothing, and all of a sudden, 2 floating fireballs, for lack of a better way to put it.
Basically.
Yeah.
And
So,
then
yeah,
dagger back
needless
to my
say-
hand?
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. If he attacks one with a sword and then uses his dagger to throw, could I say I attacked one with my fist and then use my extra attack to shoot my light bolt at the other hand towards the other blight?
Yeah.
Well, you have your bonus action, so you can move and then do your bonus action. to do the other attack.
I'd rather not move and just do my bonus action. Yeah.
Or yeah, if it's a ranged attack, then
Like
yeah.
both of us attacked a thing and ranged attack the other thing on the opposite.
Yeah, and you guys do it at the same exact time.
Yeah.
Like a coordinated attack.
And then
Because-
big high fives because we're all
because we are the most coordinated despite the fact that we constantly bicker, but that is why we're the most
we're
coordinated.
fucking
Yes,
professionals.
exactly.
We know what the fuck we're doing.
All right.
You're like Captain America and Iron Man.
Yeah.
As they do that, I walk in and I'm like, "Well done."
High five. Me and Sonia high five.
I high five him, but I forget that I still have the light on, so he takes 1 point of radiant damage.
Ouch.
And that's where we're gonna end the episode. So, thank you guys for listening to another episode of Moral Ambiguity. You can follow us on Twitter at AmbiguousPod. You can find us on Facebook, bit.ly/ I keep forgetting the bit.ly link for our Facebook page. It's, you know what? All the links to fucking everything.
It's like ambiguous pod FB or something like that, I think.
Yeah, it's all the links to everything are in the description of the podcast. Yeah, it's bit.ly/ ambiguousfb.
Cool.
You can find us on YouTube. That's Moral Ambiguity Podcast. And I have nothing else for the end of this outro.
Bye, Gold.
We are never gonna get to the end of this fucking campaign. Because isn't this campaign supposed to be about like a heist?
Nah, it's fine.
We're not even halfway through this dungeon, and then we got the pyramid to go through.
No, you're actually close to the end of this sunless citadel.
Really? Because we haven't even explored half of it.
That doesn't matter. I'm telling you right now, it does not matter. The amount of stuff that I cut from this dungeon is insane. And a lot of it doesn't even matter to the main plot. So, at least it doesn't matter to the plot that I'm trying to convey.
Oh, yes. Your narrative.
But does it matter to our plot that we're trying to do?
You mean the one we're trying to derail?
Because we know they are different.
Our plots are we are slowly trying to create reasons to kill each other.
Yeah, trust me, if we had our way, it would just be an hour and a half to 2 hours of us bickering about inane bullshit.
Yeah, about whether or not I should try to drink the vial to see what it is or not.
That pyramid really threw a huge wrench in everything. But because like
I mean, look,
honestly,
look. If you just wanted to sit there and say, fuck whatever the book says, inside this pyramid is just one giant room with a boss, I'd be fine with that, right?
See, that's
like, you could totally do that.
That's the thing. The pyramid isn't a book thing. You guys made that up, so I had to come up with a thing for the pyramid.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
that was a complete random bullshit with your acorns.
So like
No, the magic beans.
Or beans, yeah.
So if you want to just make literally like there's one room and one monster and that's it, I'm fine with that. You don't need to make it this big, huge
One room, one monster, a fuck ton of treasure
behind it. But it's like magic. You can't get it if there's like a visible wall. You know, like whatever. I don't. You know.
I was gonna make it another dungeon crawl, but now that
it's just a chest with a piece of paper on the inside that says "I owe you one dungeon." Whoops.
Well, I'll make sure to bring this up the next time we're at the meeting.
Yeah. All right. Thank you guys for listening, and we'll see you guys again soon. Bye.
later.
Bye.
Bye.